Hello. Good day, my babies. Good day. How are we? Oh, let me turn my music back on. I paused it for a minute. Wait, I don't want it to be too loud. Massage your mind as my mental starts to play. Is that too loud? That's all I need is like copyright infringements and shit. All I'm trying to do is enjoy the music, vibe out with the folks. So we're using this spirit animal deck. Quickly telling you why. Because this morning I was coming back from dropping off the mister and there was something crossing the street and I didn't know what it was. I thought it was like a dog, but it was so quick. It wasn't a dog and it was smaller. So I just saw like the glowing of eyes. And then I was like, maybe it's a cat. But it was so big to be a cat. And it turned out it was a baby fox. So I was like, oh shit, I took a picture of it. So we have the animal deck. And I know this deck has fox spirit in it. As a matter of fact, let's see if we could just read fox spirit. But we're going to get a card. We're going to get a card for our reading. But E-F. I have to do that. A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah, that's me. Get up there. Let's get this. Dang. Fox spirit. Oh, fox spirit will be number 27. So 27 or 72 could be significant. 82 or 28. 83 or 38. The oracle message is, be alert now. The fox spirit has appeared and you are meant to move swiftly. Okay. Let this clever spirit draw out your creativity as you adjust to rapidly changing circumstances with resilience, grace. Oh, rapidly changing circumstances. Fox spirit helps you to think on your feet. So there's something coming up. Protection message. Are you camouflaging yourself to avoid intimacy? Perhaps you're being too clever for your own good and playing games to protect yourself. Being honest with yourself or others can become isolating and create obstacles to true connection. So something swiftly coming, to be on alert, and maybe letting your guard down a little could be significant. Not thinking so much logically, more get off of that depending on the situation in the relationship, but going at something with a heart over head energy. And this is already, like, you're in a place where we've already done the logical work. Looks to be someone who's afraid of getting close, getting hurt if they get too close. All right, so we're gonna get one of these. So fox spirit is significant. A fox is significant. Fox has been coming up in our readings lately. So the name Brown could be significant. Something about the 70s. Foxy Brown, the rapper, could be significant too. All right, let's get one of these. The wasp spirit. This is number 64, 46, or the number 10 could be significant. April, June, and October could be significant. Oh, wow. Sometimes life stings. So something about the fox spirit with sometimes life stings. And the fox spirit was 27. That broke, wasn't it 27? The bird said yes. I know it was on page 83. And 27. So 27 breaks down to 9. And then we have the 64 that breaks down to 10. So there's something that's swiftly happening, that's changing, that may leave some type of hurt feelings or maybe a bittersweet type of energy. A wasp. Get us with it. A wasp sting would be very, what? Kita no sitio no fiesta. Notifications. Something about hearing from family is significant. Cousins specifically. Not first cousins. Second or third cousins could be significant. Quiero know that needing prayer is also significant. Canary spirit, sing your own song. That's number 12. Breaks down to 3. Being in alignment with yourself, mind, body, and spirit. Something about these energies, the wasp, the canary bird, specifically a yellow bird, and the fox could be significant with regard to different signs that you're getting. Like maybe those, if you see those, that could be a confirmation to something that you've been grappling with. But this seems like someone is coming upon a time that's challenging, and because things are going to be moving rather quickly, there's not going to be a lot of time to like really take it all in, being able to process it in a timely way. It seems like things that, look, the energy is gaining momentum. It seems like it's something that you're gonna have to go with the flow, because that's the way things are moving. It's like what is a good example? I don't know, because the examples that are coming into my head are negative examples, and I don't want to give a negative example. But okay, that's negative too. Oh, better example. Say you are working on like your own designs or something. You have your own line of clothing, and it's been going slow, but it's been starting to pick up a little traction. Like people are interested in it, but it's not getting out to enough people. Then rather quickly, somebody sees it that like really loves it, and they're like an influencer in some way, and they highlight your designs on their channel. So now all these people are like, oh my, this is one of my favorite influencers, and they're wearing this outfit. Where did they get it from? And now there are people flocking to you. So now you're getting more orders, you're getting more attention. That energy with the sometimes life stings. It could be something where it's like you go to the doctor just because you are having a pain somewhere, and it turns out that pain was a result of something else that needed immediate attention. Like you go in and you need your appendix taken out. Like you don't go there thinking that this is, you're going to be in a hospital and having surgery. You're thinking, oh, I'm going to go maybe get some medication. Maybe he'll tell me to stop doing this or start doing that. But it turns out to be something different. So that stings. The sting is not a wasp sting. I mean, I guess a wasp sting could unalive some people, but it's going to hurt really bad, but it's something that you'll be able to recover from. Have faith in your dreams is significant. So, and the fox spirit is like the energy of being able to like think on your feet. Okay, I have to go to the hospital. I have the pets at home. Maybe no kids, maybe no husband, maybe just the pets. I have the pets at home. I got to figure out who I'm going to get to, take care of them while I'm in here. It's something that happens rather quickly. But I believe you'll be able to get through it. So, what else do we have? Hold your vision, fixed moon. Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Taurus could be significant. Hold your vision. Sometimes life stings. It's going to hurt. But don't give up on your plans. Don't give up on the things that you're working on or working towards. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. to sintiendo tierra, something that is happening that stings could have someone reverting back to their old ways. Not just like going back to old people or being in old environments. This could be how you handled a problem in the past. You're healing and moving past that and doing things a different way. But maybe because something happens that, takes you for a loop, you want to do something that feels comfortable, that feels familiar. That's that self-node energy. That's sitting in, it's sitting in comfortability. Toxicity too in some cases, but it's sitting in comfortability. So if this was going back to an ex, so to say, say you were like you're going through something and whatever you're going through is so frustrating that in the past having sex with this particular ex just made you feel good. It just healed you in some way because you guys share that same like toxic connection. So that might be in your mind. Oh, I'm in this tough situation right now. Maybe I'll just roll back for this one time. It's like a hit. You get that hit. Maybe you'll keep rolling back. This is maybe somewhat of a test of your resolve. Like you say this is who you are, but what will you really do when your back is against the wall a little bit? So, that is significant. And we'll do this one. Oh, we're going to do the dice too. I liked how that worked out yesterday. Okay. Oh, look. North Node. So we have South Node at the bottom of this deck. Don't let your past hold you back. We have the North Node here because your destiny is right around the corner. It's right around the corner. Soul school, you're learning this lesson. So it's like being tested on all the things that you've been experiencing. What do we do now? You say that you're this type of person now. You say you make these type of decisions. And don't beat yourself up if you think, oh, maybe I'll call that ex. What are you doing though? What are your actions saying? So we have Mercury with communication. Hold your vision. It's like, yes, you're going to think that thought. You're going to have these remembrances of old times. The information, like the decoding of your DNA, the decoding of this connection you have with this particular energy. It takes time. So there could still be that string attached to it where your thought is like, yes, I can do that. That'll make me feel good. But then it's like, no. That's not what I need. What have we been doing to remedy these situations? And then with the 6 and a 4 here, the 6 talks about the past. Also talks about moving away from the past. The 4 speaks to like a stability energy, milestone. How many months have you been away from this ex? How many weeks have you been away from this ex that you restrained yourself? Count those days and say, you know what? I don't want to break that record. Last week or the week before, I got this really strong craving to smoke something. I just wanted to smoke. And I haven't smoked a black and mild since June 22nd of last year. And I used to smoke them. If I like something, I like it. If I can do it, I do it. And sometimes I overindulge. So I have to know my own limitations. I have to know, okay, yeah, that's something I'm not going to try. That's addictive. Yeah, no. I don't need that in my life because I know who I am. But with the black and milds, if I was, the moderation, I'm learning. So I'm either all in or all out type of chick. I can't like pussyfoot around in the middle, because if I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. If I don't want it, I don't want it. I can't try to force myself to want something or do something I don't want to. So, that urge came to me, and it was strong too. I was like, maybe I could just go get a cigarette, maybe just like a Lucy. And I haven't smoked cigarettes in years. So I was like, you just want to smoke something? No, we're not doing any of that. And I thought to myself, dude, you haven't smoked any tobacco products like that since June 22nd of last year. Your freaking anniversary is about to come up. Why you want to fuck that up? Like, you're right. You're right. So I find something else. The self-talk. You got to talk yourself down sometimes. So revolution, the start of revolution, breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality. Uranus energy also speaks to crowds of people, communities of people. There's talk also about this vision that you are holding. Maybe about something that created this. So something created this thing. And in this energy, you started to heal. Coming from the south node to the north node, that's a massive amount of healing. It doesn't just happen overnight. So there's talk about this revolution. This definitely is a revolution. This energy here, with the bombshell of Taurus energy, earthy, practical, steadfast, that's keeping the vision. That's sticking to the plan. That's sticking to your guns. Is that how that saying goes? Bull, being very stubborn about your healing, about your progress, about being yourself, loving yourself. Two planets in one sign. We have 0 and 2. These are both about air. Air and earth. 2 and 2, air and earth. So communication, research, get on there speaking. Get on someone's thoughts, their words, what they think, what they say, how they process, how they understand things. There's a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough. Let's get some more cards. Let's get the little ones. I don't think we used... Did we use... Yes, I did use these yesterday. That would be a bow-headed lie. 1818 could be significant. 9/9. January, August, September. The 1st, the 18th. And the 9th. Oops. Something about legal matters are significant with 6 degrees of separation. Legal matters, 6 degrees of separation. Somebody you know that knows somebody that is going through a legal case, or someone who works in the judicial system in some way or another. A Chariot. Something is moving along quickly. Something about movement. Oh, god damn it. Toxic energy. Toxic energy with the... Oh, shit. Toxic energy with the my god. I was going to say the travel card, but I'm trying to say the Chariot. The Chariot, travel and movement. Inward travel, astral travel, physical travel. Someone could be going to jail. It makes me think of someone in their way to like a toxic energy with the green. Sometimes life stings. We had infidelity and cheating, work matters. Let's just see what we get. Someone could be going in a cop car for a bunch of different reasons. Que no tiene. But because of the Chariot with the travel card and the sometimes life stings, it made me think of being driven in a emergency vehicle, whatever emergency vehicle that is. Why is it that I feel like I can't speak? R. Kelly, Robert could be significant. Rob Kelly. It made me think of his song, I Can't Sleep, Baby. The Star, hope, healing, spiritual guidance. So something someone was hoping for, maybe it's not working out the way they want to. The unusual suspect. Someone is separated from someone they didn't think they would ever be separated from. This is you marrying someone and thinking that this is the person of your dreams. You'll be together forever and forever. And then you find out, even after trying to heal this relationship, the name Kelly is very significant. Even after healing this relationship, this person is still not the person you thought they were. Pequeña oferta, with structure in the, like, not showing itself. It's like this. Structure is Capricorn energy. It's the the house of social status. So someone isn't who you thought they were or who they portrayed themselves to be. And will hold your vision. This could be someone that you wouldn't let go of the, the picture of them that you had with this communication. It's like not, this is being stubborn. No. This person is not that type of person. This person is wonderful. They are the best thing since sliced bread. They would never do anything that you say. There's nothing that you can say to me that would change my mind. And then you finally get this communication, this information, this awareness that, oh shit, maybe this person is not who I thought they were. Like, this is something I can't really believe. The revolution comes from, boom, yes, now you finally understand. You understand this person for who they are, this situation for what it is. And the star energy with Uranus is here twice. Aquarius, Uranus is a planet associated with Aquarius. Aquarius is the star energy. And Aquarius is very significant as well. I wonder if financial matters. This is communication. You'll be getting word about some type of finances. Maybe it'll just be like, not just, but it'll be like a letter in the mail from your bank saying that, I don't know, there was some type of fees, some overdrafts, I don't know, fraud significant with your account. It could just be, not just be, again, that these are overdraft fees, not having enough in the bank with the hold your vision. It's like, all right, you're at a tough time right now. Are you going to go back to your old ways and rob a bank or, I don't know, it's like, to me, the life's things sometimes. What are the negative things you used to do to get money? You're in a hard time right now. Your back is up against the wall. Are you going to go back to fucking with your ex? Maybe he gave you a little cash when you did that. Are you going to backtrack? Is this the time where you're going to, that's what they say in the church, right? Backpedal. What is it? What is the term? Is it backpedal? I can't remember what it is. But that's what this energy is. This is you thinking like, yo, de lo cierto no quiera. This, and the unusual suspect could be the ex. Could be the person that you held that vision for, that this is the person that you were going to be with for the rest of your life. But the devil is playing tricks with you. It's like you have that devil and that angel on your shoulder. What are you going to do this time? I said, and this is like the divine source. This is you. If this is church and God and Buddha, like whoever you believe in, if you have faith that You're in this North Node energy. You're doing what you need to do. You have faith that what is promised to you is coming. You know that it may not be the best of circumstances, but you're like, all right, I have a roof over my head. I have shelter. Shelter, the roof over your head, food in my stomach. I got clothes to put on. There's some people don't have a jacket. I could use another jacket, but there's some people that don't have a jacket, that don't have a house to live in, that don't have food every day to eat. Although it's not what I want right now, I know that it is coming because I don't want to say faith. It's a knowing. It's a knowing. You're in this energy. You're always provided for when you're in this energy. Every step is covered. So do you fall back to this South Node, which is gonna is it backpedaling? God, I can't remember what that is. All right, let's get another card or two. We'll get those and then no more because it seems like a lot and there's nothing to be seen. No information. So we have Cancer. The moon is significant. The Chariot and the moon. It's like we ride at dawn, but this is like we ride at midnight. Then we have trauma, terrible events, feeling helpless. We have Sagittarius, bringing about balance and Oh, we have 2 balance cards here. I need one more though. Okay. So this wise spirit with sometimes life stings has to do with this. I'm saying that because the card is green. I don't see a lot of green in any of these other cards except the revolution, and it's on the wing. Green is like it could deal with money, to the heart chakra, love, emotion. What you won't do for love. What you will do for love. So trauma, some terrible events, feeling helpless is in green. Financial matters is in green. The 666, balance, harmony, family, reciprocity, and integrity is in green. 111, intuition, beginnings, manifesting, inspiration, independence, and vibrating high is in green. So someone is trying to bring balance to their finances within the family, but there's something to do with some type of terrible event or terrible circumstances, some trauma that someone is finding themselves in. And that is because they were hopeful that something would balance itself out with regard to their finances. But there's a new beginning happening because of some type of intuition. The new beginning could mean that someone's finances are going to improve. And this new beginning is that they'll have more money to work with, for the future. This new beginning could be that someone did something that there's going to be a lack of money now. So where they were at a certain point in their life, a certain plateau, they will be downgraded, so to say, demoted, so to say. So they would be, their new beginning would be to be working with lesser money and having to, this revolution. Now I got to figure out how, we talked about that earlier. Although I can't buy the Prada and the red bottoms and I can't do these trips and I can't eat out every other day, I still have a roof over my head. It's not the best place. I had to leave my house or leave my expensive apartment and find something cheaper, but I still have some place to live. It's still being grateful, although your circumstances are not the best. Sometimes life stings. Feels like something that you can recover from if you are taking this and learning the lesson. Okay, so what else are we going to do? We're at 29, so we'll just do the letters and then we'll be out. Cancer energy, with the bombshell. This is House of Home and Family. And we just talked about this with financial matters. Get a feel that it has the blue with Cancer. Sagittarius also. Sagittarius and Cancer could be this unusual suspect. Or this. Get a feel that. I don't know. Yeah. They could be this unusual suspect. And getting into how they valued life. What they valued in life could be significant to this communication or this revolution that is taking place. This Temperance energy also, there's no other red out here. Temperance, something that stands alone. Temperance is a balancing of energy, being able to alchemize energy. So this would speak to the person with the star energy. If I'm doing the way I read is different, I get fear. It makes sense to me, and that's all that matters. But we have the star, this Aquarius energy, who's in this balanced energy, meaning this is someone who, we're talking about the first example of someone who's like, all right, my circumstances aren't great right now, but I know that I am provided for. I know that everything I need is provided for until I get the big thing. You know what I mean? My greatest desire. So until then, I'm good. And when you get this 111 here, your new beginning is going to speak to that change in your fortune. That I didn't backpedal into this South Node energy. I didn't do something that I wouldn't do in the past. All right, let's get some. The letter E is significant. Being on empty. The letter E is significant to this. Sometimes life stings. Shame. Hold your vision. Enough is enough is what I heard. Someone is feeling shameful because of, I don't know, something that they've done. This unusual suspect. The letter S is also significant in regard to that energy. This letter S person could be wanting to communicate about something with this letter E. Whatever was the letter E resonates with, it's in the pink. So it's coming from an emotional place. Someone could feel ashamed or feel shame because of something that they did. This was like solar plexus. It makes me think of Kevin Hart. Say it with your chest, your confidence. Someone did something confidently, maybe. But whatever they did confidently has them feeling shame because there was love or something. I don't know. I'm just going off of the colors and it's, you don't feel that. The letter R is significant. A senior. So this could have been something that happened in high school. A senior at your job. You could be a senior at your job. And a senior employee, a senior like manager or some shit like that. A senior citizen could also be significant. RS. Someone's name could be Reese. Or Reese cups could be significant. Something about a street. Yeah, definitely. Moon, the full moon. Some communication going on during this full moon, today and tomorrow. Or the full moon is, the energy with the full moon is significant 3 days before and 3 days after. So this past week is significant with regard to some type of communication or during a particular full moon. Something, there's communication about something someone manifested or someone, their divination work. The letter H is significant. These could be initials to someone's name. Something about HR. Someone could have manifested an HR issue with regard to finances. It's affecting their home and family. It's affecting their lifestyle. With Taurus, second house, the house of value. There's enlightenment. Someone's HR department is enlightened with regard to something financial, something to do with someone's mother, possibly also. Maybe with the Chariot, someone going to jail because of something dealing with an HR issue with money. We talked about the number 6 earlier too. Something, financial matters having to do with the past. 6 of Cups and 6 of Swords. 6 of Wands or 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles deals with sharing. The sharing of finances. 6 of Swords is someone doing something for finances to get out of. And they did something very manipulative with the 6 of Swords, 5 of Swords combination to get themselves out of a bad situation. 6 of Cups would be because of some disappointment from the past. Someone could be regretful. A message, a messenger is significant. Messiah is significant. 6 of Pentacles and 6 of Wands could be someone doing something to win at all. Like they wanted to win. They wanted to be seen as the winner. Me, look at me, look at me. So someone could be ashamed of that energy. Sesame seeds, sesame seed oil, Sesame Street could be significant. Something about children. Someone is a Mrs., a Miss, and a Mr. Could Miss, and Mr. So this is a person, a woman before and after she got married could be significant. Or it's 3 different people, a Mr., a Mrs., and a Mr. Need, restriction, resistance, survival, and agreements. Someone did something in survival mode that they're ashamed of now. Or they did something because they felt restricted. Someone who's told no, who doesn't like to be told no. The letter K is significant. Oh wow. RK or KR are significant. They're both the same colors. The M and the S are significant, both the same colors. And they're right next to each other. Seek, S-E-K. Sim. The Sims could be significant. Semi could be significant. Melissa could be significant. Someone's maker. A maker. That's someone who made an energy vampire. Someone's maker, their mother, the father is significant. Something about someone wanting to facilitate some type of change using this full moon energy. The change that they were trying to facilitate has to do with their finances or your finances. Or this Cancer energy, house and home. They wanted someone a change to a house and home. Or whatever's going on in a house and home. The letter K is significant. H-K-K-H. The name Kim could be significant. Keith could be significant. Kevin. K-E. K-E. What else do we have? A Libra is significant. Cardi B. What's the reason? Someone could have Cancer. Someone could be a Cancer. Something is very significant about the sign Cancer or the 4th house with House of Home and Family. Wow, there are 3 Ks out here. KKK. Someone could be racist. MK. Michael Kors. The name Michael, Mike could be significant. Mimi is significant. So something about this K with the Cancer. Yeah, I don't feel that. Someone needs something that's restricted that has Cancer. Or someone is a Cancer survivor. Or cancer could be like, not necessarily within your body. People can be cancers in your life. So someone, and this is in pink. So it's like the cancer walk. Someone is a survival of cancer. Or a cancerous person in their life. Generosity, gift, charity, partnership, service, and assistance. Something about this person now helping other people because they were able, remission is significant. And this is solid. So someone manifested some type of recovery. A reason, someone wants to know the reason why. This letter K, or someone wants to know the reason why with the letter. It involves the letter K, whether you are the person with this initial or someone else is. But this letter K is very significant to this energy. February is significant, or Tuesday, with facilitating some type of change. So we have January here and February, Monday and Tuesday. So something about that is significant. There are no other numbers out here. So February 1st or January 2nd could be significant. We did have 666. So February 6th or January 6th is significant. What else do we have? Oh, all right. We'll get those and then that'll be it. Next to the Cancer, we have the letter R and the letter Q. QR code could be significant. Someone has questions. Look, KR. Someone has questions about a cancer in their life, or this is a cancer that has questions. Something about being scanned is significant. Maybe a breast scan or whatever scan that is done to diagnose if you have cancer. The number 9 is significant. Someone has 9 questions, or, oh, the King and the Queen. The King and the Queen of Cups. What is that? House of Home and Family, King and Queen of Cups. So this king wants to give a gift to this queen in February or on a Tuesday. Or maybe this is a gift that's being planned. This letter K is close to this generosity and this gift. This letter K wants to facilitate some type of change. Wants to manifest something. Start a revolution. Did I feel the MK? The name Mike could be very significant. Kiki, KK, KRS1 is significant. I don't know. But the letter K is very significant. Someone is afraid or fearful because of someone's partnership. Someone is afraid of this King and Queen of Cups getting together. Because I don't know, maybe because they're moving away from a cancer. I don't know. The letter T is significant with regard to this fear in February or Tuesday. Also with January. Something about using their intuition. A Capricorn, Aquarius, definitely an Aquarius, and a February Pisces could be significant. Again, don't feel the Aquarius could be either a January Aquarius or a February Aquarius. Oh, wow. Reginald Keith Taylor could be significant. This is definitely significant. It's all the letters of his name. Up here is half of it. Something that wasn't seen. The letter T wasn't seen. I don't know what that means. Something about the letter T not being seen. Something about timeline. Someone is fearful because of a timeline. TL, this is a lesson. Someone is learning a lesson about love, or a lesson about an ex, a lesson about a corrections officer, because the L is next to the T. And my ex was a corrections officer, and they called him Taylor. They called everybody by their last name, Taylor. So this T is learning a lesson. Someone who could be a corrections officer, Taylor. Someone who would be in some type of boot camp type of energy, or someone who is in a job where you wear a uniform. Someone is learning a lesson, or having a financial loss. Someone with the letter T could be having a financial loss. The number 6. I don't know what I was doing here, so we'll just keep this moving and put these here. But the letter L and 6 lessons. We had 666. So this is a life lesson, a past life lesson, a lesson about what you won't do for money, or a lesson about what you won't do for notoriety. Somebody with the letter T could be teaching a lesson. QT, something about quiet time, quality time. Quiet time, I don't know. Putting someone in the corner is significant. The letter O and KO, a knockout. Something is taking a toll on someone, or someone, a token. A toke of a, oh look, we have the N, a token. A token of my love could be significant. A ton. Knot. Someone wants to tie the knot, KNOT. Someone took an L. Someone could have been engaged 6 times or married 6 times. NOLA. New Orleans could be significant. Something about being hot. The block is hot. I don't know if you thought. K-Ron could be significant. A hole. A hole in something. A hole in one. A hole in a story. The name Meek could be significant. What else do your girls see? Kentucky could be significant. That's KY, but I saw KT. Oh, KY. KY jelly could be significant. Ew. I don't know. It's a lot of going on. There's a lot of pink. It's a lot of repeating. Like the 3 Ks out here is very significant. I don't know. So the letter U. Oh, look, we do have the Y. U, Y, and the throat chakra. This is you asking questions, or people asking you questions, and you are answering these questions. KY. Let's put this here, because we don't need to talk fresh talk. The name Tony could be significant. Looney Tunes could be significant. Rue, something about cooking, is significant. Someone's name could be Rue. Someone is finding themselves in a rut financially. This could have taken place in February. Someone is fearing having to get charity, maybe someone needs like public assistance because of their circumstances. Get them to feel to come back home. Somebody wants to go back home. I don't know. You do know. Just look. Just look. So we'll do in terms of the colors. In terms of the brown energy, we have H, K, L, and 6. Brown energy is about like your earthly matters, it's like 6th house energy, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, practical matters, your health, your home, your job, community, friends, your daily life. It could also talk about the law. So something is significant with those initials and that number with regard to that energy. The pink is like loving energy, compassionate. It's self-love. It's like romantic love. And with it regard to that, we have the E, K, R, Q, 9, T, O, and N. Someone could be a con. Someone could pretend to have cancer and they don't. We talked about the king and the queen. We talked about that Reginald Keith Taylor. Something about the queen and the king and the number 9. The ending of something and someone fearing an ending. All right, so that's all I have for that. With the gray energy, we have the K and the R. The K and the R and the gray energy, it makes me think of air energy, so talking, communication, someone maybe having a conversation with someone. It also is something that's bittersweet. It may bring you happiness, but it also is associated with pain. So I don't know if the pain came first and then there was happiness, or there was happiness and then there was pain. There's a loss nonetheless, or some type of lesson that needed to be learned. And this K with the K and the R with that earth, with the air energy next to facilitate change. It's like someone speaking something to facilitate change because they're trying to close something, close a cycle. And see, this letter K is associated with this facilitating change, closing a cycle in their 3D world. So this is quitting a job, leaving a relationship, doing something about their health, going to the doctor, driving to work. This encompasses all that type of energy. So this K and this K, this is the practical world and someone speaking something, communicating something that caused some type of enlightenment to a person or what they valued and the reason why they feel that way. Why something is a no, or maybe why something is on. With this energy here, it would make me think that there was something on with regard to this energy, and there's a no next to this reasoning energy. With the knot. Maybe someone wanted to tie the knot or wants to tie the knot. I don't know. What else do we have? The yellow, follow the yellow brick road. The M and the S. So the follow the yellow brick road with the M and S, multiple sclerosis could be significant. This is a Mrs. I said a misser. A Mrs. Someone who isn't married. So this could be a King of Cups, a Queen of Cups, and then someone who is a Mrs. Someone who's not, it's like a third party. So something about this person who's not married, maybe this person has never been married or isn't married now, because now they're a Mrs. or they're in this Mrs. energy, a single energy. This is the person who's feeling the shame because of what they did with me, meaning like in this Mrs. energy, they were only thinking about themselves and they may have caused some type of restriction. They were a Cancer to this energy here. The King and the Queen. The greens are, we have the runes. There's no fear, the need and the restriction with the gift. So someone tried to restrict the gift. Someone giving a gift or someone receiving a gift. Someone tried to restrict that. And this green is, there's shame because there's enlightenment about what someone manifested or enlightenment about some closure. And someone wanting to know why, wanting to know the reason. This reminds me of Cardi B. What's the reason? What's the reason? So that's significant. I think that's it, right? The reason someone did something out of fear. Oh, we didn't even add these. The U, H-U, something about the Hulk. Oh shit, H-U-L-K. Something about the Hulk. Enlightenment, and they're all in brown. The Hulk. So Bruce Banner, the name Bruce is significant. Someone knows who the Hulk is. The Hulk been walking around here as Bruce Banner, and somebody knows who they are now. Let me find out. Then look at that. That's so fucking dope. The letter Y is significant with this Cancer and this Tuesday of February energy. So someone wants to know maybe how someone got into remission, what they did. Maybe they had some type of natural herbal remedies. This could also be someone wanting to know why something took place. Like this person who was a Cancer to this energy here. Que no fiesta. So we have that. And then the throat chakra. The conversation, the RK. Somebody, or the KR. Someone wanted to talk about this closure that was going to facilitate change. This person could have been fearful to have this conversation, but they were enlightened to the Hulk. The Hulk is, for me, the Hulk is someone who is very spiritually inclined. It's natural. It's just in you. The Hulk, always angry. He has to control his anger. This person is always grounded. This person is always down to earth. This person is always love. Get on that. This is the Hulk. This is somebody's backbone. And the Hulk turns green when they're angry. Interesting. What's in the green when someone turned angry? This is becoming enlightened about something. They find out the reason why something is happening, why something is a no and not an on. And then through fear, they create this restriction from someone's gift. Something this person said facilitated someone's change into the Hulk in 3D. So we're talking about two different energies right now in terms of the Hulk. Because the Hulk, look at that with the garbage truck right on jam. The Hulk, for me, like I think of myself as someone who's always tapped into the universe. So when people are like, I'm tapped in, I'm like, no, I'm trying to tap out. The messages come so frequently. But if this is someone, when we talk about the Hulk, when he gets angry, he turns green. The green right here. And whatever's surrounding the green is what happened in that angry energy when someone was in a destructive energy. They did something shameful. And it could be this missus who was only thinking about me. Not we, not, all right, this person doesn't want to be with me, so it's cool. You know, I'll figure out what's going on with me. Maybe, and not me like you're the problem, because that's not necessarily the case. But if you're selfish and you're doing something that you're ashamed of out of your anger, maybe there is something that you need to do for you. The trash talks about the baggage, letting go of shit that's holding you down. Imagine never getting rid of your garbage and it's just sitting around. The garbage men are a godsend because they take away all that stuff that would deteriorate your house, that would bring germs and bugs and disease. You know, rats, roaches, all types of animals. The fox. Did you see that? The fox spirit. Okay. This was pretty dope. The name Tony is significant. Lonnie is significant. Melissa is significant. Mickey or Mikey. Noah could be significant. Nunu. Can't get you out of dun dun da da dun dun da da. Nunu. All right, I think that's all I have. I probably could have more, but we're going to go because there's a lot. I hope this message is helpful. Big and no fear that. Just, you know, be out here doing your thing. Oh, look, New York. New York is significant. Tennessee. Oh, Kentucky is here now. KY, KY, KY. I think we did say that with the KY jelly. There's no J out here, so maybe there's no jelly. Maybe it's just Kentucky. Maybe it has to do with chicken. Sacrificing. I don't know. Oh, my throat is so dry. All right, I'm going to go. Oh, Ron or Ronald could be significant. Roki could be significant. Tamika. All right, I love you people. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the subscribes, the shares. I appreciate everything. You don't have to and you do, so it's very, very much appreciated. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and we'll talk later. Bye.